I'm Willie with Skolton's Equipment, and today we got the Kubota RTV-X cab in a premium and a standard model. The features you're going to get with a premium are going to be these alloy wheels, and these alloy wheels are also attached to an all-new Kubota bespoke RTV tire that they have designed just for this. Very nice tire because you could theoretically use an off-road and kind of a turf hybrid tire. You're also going to get an improved front grille guard here, but the main star of the show is going to be the all-new Pro Convert bed. This Pro Convert bed is an option that you can only get on the Premium Series and is all new for this year Kubota. And the reason it's called Pro Convert is because it converts. All you gotta do is take down your tailgate, undo your little cable here, and then you can come over to this latch, undo this latch, and voila. You have side access into your bed, or you can turn this into a true flat bed. In order to do that, I would recommend pulling these pins out, which are pretty easy to do, store away your side panel here, and then you have just a full flatbed Kubota RTV. And the payload capacity you're going to get with this bed is right around 1,500 pounds. And of course, it comes standard with hydraulic lift. The RTV-X is going to have your standard Kubota diesel engine, 25 horsepower, 51 pound-feet of torque. This is a very torquey machine. The RTV-X cab is not a completely new product, but it is a new name, and it's built off of the X1100 series, which you may have seen before. Some of the differences between the two is you're going to have new headlights on this model. You're also going to have an improved cab quality. They put in a lot more sound deadening into this cab. And the biggest difference that you're going to find is with the transmission. These being hydrostatic transmission, they can be a little bit tough to shift. That was probably the biggest complaint on the RTVs before. They have completely revamped that, and this is a much easier machine to shift. Once you're in the machine, it's pretty much the same as all the other RTV cab machines that you've been in. You've got your transmission selector here, tilt steering wheel right here, new parking handle right here. It is a bit of an improvement, a little easier to put it in park or take it out of park. You got your light selector, gauge cluster, 12-volt outlet right here. And then for the cab unit, you're gonna have your AC and heat controls over here. Up top, you got your radio, little dome light here, and some auxiliary switches next to that you could outfit with your front LED work lights, rear lights, or whatever you want to wire in there. Down here on the floor, you've got your 2-wheel drive and 4-wheel drive selector, along with your diff locker, which you can lock in place by holding this up right here. Then right next to that, you get your hydraulic lift bed up or down with just this click of a lever. And then the seat is also adjustable. I mean, I'm 6 foot tall. I wouldn't want it any further forward. I just have enough room for my knees here. And over here on the door, you can roll the windows down with a crank lever right there. Another thing too is you got the headrest, and you may go, why would I need a headrest? Well, I've driven quite a few of these, and you can get into a spot where maybe your head starts moving around and you don't really want to hit your head against glass. This is a much nicer thing to bump your head into. A nice feature that you can get added into any RTV. So let's fire this thing up. With it on, we can test the shifting, and just like that, we're able to shift very easily. Occasionally in the old RTVs, it felt like it was really hard to get it into gear or switch gears. This is a much easier transmission to shift. And also, I've driven a lot of these RTVs. We had one on the golf course that I worked at that I drove almost every day. This cab is a lot quieter. I would take phone calls in this cab, and occasionally with the old cab, it's a little noisy, a little hard to hear, and this is much improved. But that is going to do it for the all-new Kubota RTV-X. There are so many different features and add-ons and things you can do with your RTV. If you want to take a look at that, we have a Kubota builder on our website. You can go through there, see all the different options, spec it out, and see the prices. And these items are pictured and priced on our website if you want to see them, or if you want to come drive them, come to our location in Linden or Burlington, and we'd love to show you around. But have a good one.